Face the truth, nobody's coming, not a single soul. No one's going to shove you forward, snap off the TV, or yell, "Get out and move." No one's showing up to push you toward that dream job or draft your business plan. It's all on you. Stand up, face that challenge, whatever it is, and charge at it with everything you've got. You might win, you might fail, but you'll grow stronger. The moment a boy realizes no one's coming to rescue him, that's when he becomes a man. Some never get there, stuck as kids forever. The world's too busy. Some never grow up, stuck as kids forever. Nobody cares about you, and I say that to lift you up, to spark your fire. You think everyone's watching, judging your every move. That fear controls you. Truth is, nobody gives a damn. Everyone's lost in their own world, too busy to notice you. Look around. No team, no cheer squad, no parents waking you up saying, "You've got this." No weight loss program handed you belief. You built it from nothing, from the ground up. That's your power. You forged strength when you had zero support. Trapped in your own mind, I landed in a place I never imagined. Waking up, anxiety crushing me to the bed, barely recognizing the person I'd become. The wild thing about being stuck in life, you know what you need to do. That's the easy part. The real fight is how. How do you force yourself to act when fear's choking you, when you're overwhelmed, anxious, hopeless, or drowning in depression? That's the million-dollar question. Being human means grappling with those emotions, and it's brutal. How do you push through when everything inside screams to quit? That's where the battle for your life begins. Be your own parent. You'll only chase what feels good right now unless you learn to parent yourself. You've got to push hard. Dreams don't just happen. You won't make them real without shoving yourself forward. We're not built to grind effortlessly. You weren't born with that drive, didn't have it as a kid, and you sure don't have it now as an adult. But here's the freedom: accepting you'll always need to kick yourself into gear. That's not weakness, it's power. We dread being alone with our thoughts, so we hide. Stop running, embrace the push. That's how you carve your path. Embrace your own company. We hide in our phones, flip on the TV, or do anything to avoid being alone with ourselves. Stop running. Start becoming someone you're okay sitting with, someone you trust in your own skin. I've trained alone 99% of my life. No one clapped, no one cheered. I did the work, solo. I'm tough on myself, but I know what I've built. If you want to create something real, something worth having, you've got to be ready to stand alone, even if you're with others. Forge your path in solitude. That's where you find the strength to make your mark. Save yourself. Walk alone. Here's the tough news: nobody cares. Not that you're too busy to practice, didn't grow up rich, or came from a rough neighborhood. Your problems? Nobody's losing sleep over them. Stop the pity party. Quit feeling sorry for yourself. No one's coming to pull you out. Only you can save you. My growth came from falling into holes, sometimes digging them myself, then realizing no one's tossing me a rope. If I wanted out, I had to build my own damn ladder. You're in that hole now. Stop waiting for rescue. Grab the tools, start building, and climb out yourself. The lonely chapter. It's not pretty to hear you're on your own, that no one's coming to save you, but that's the truth that works. Take Kobe Bryant's advice. Booze don't block dunks. Get so damn good at something that nothing stops you. I promise everyone who's ever made something of their life has walked the same path you're on now. It's the lonely chapter. You don't fit with your old friends anymore, but you haven't reached the success to belong elsewhere. You're in that messy middle, feeling lost. Keep going. This is the chapter where you forge who you're meant to be. The silent struggle. There comes a moment in life where you look around and realize no one's coming. You're standing in a new chapter, maybe with a new group of friends, maybe in a new city or job, and you're wondering, is this even worth it? Because there's no applause, no confirmation, no proof you're on the right path. Just silence, confusion, doubt. But hear this loud and clear: the sign that you're doing something right is the resistance you face, the hate, the loneliness. That's the signal, not the problem. Wake up, no one's coming. If you're sitting there waiting for someone to choose you, stop. There is no rescue mission. There is no one picking you from the crowd. This is your life, and the truth is, the day you leave your parents' house, you become your own parent. You are responsible for your life. Nobody's going to fix it. Nobody's going to carry you across the finish line. This is your responsibility now, your mountain to climb, your voice to rise. The price of ownership success comes at a cost, and the price is accountability. The cost is self-discipline. There will be days, weeks, even years where you're fighting battles in silence, climbing mountains no one sees, bleeding for dreams no one claps for. No one's going to pop out of the woods and shout, "Hey, I got your back." That doesn't happen. The truth is, you have to pull yourself out of the mud and keep walking. You have to be the one who decides, "I will not give up." You versus you. You're your own coach now, your own motivator, your own savior. Yes, your past may be messy. Maybe your father failed you. Maybe the world told you you're not enough. But at some point, you stop blaming and you start building. Because that's the moment transformation begins, when you choose to change yourself rather than blame the world. People run from this truth because it's easier to play victim than it is to own your power. The power of isolation. People fear doing things alone, but the path to greatness is not crowded. It's not loud. It's not full of cheerleaders. The exceptional path is a solitary one. And instead of fearing that, start seeing it for what it is, proof that you're different. If everyone understood your journey, then it wouldn't be special. So embrace the silence. Embrace the isolation. It's not loneliness. It's called solitude. And solitude builds strength. Embrace the messy middle. There's a messy middle that no one talks about. That phase where you're no longer who you were, but not yet who you're becoming. And in that phase, it's easy to feel like giving up. But every single person who's ever climbed out of a dark place and into their destiny, they all passed through that lonely, silent, painful middle, and they didn't quit. Neither should you. Sacrifice is the currency. You have to separate yourself from the crowd, be willing to say no, to step back, to stop partying, stop pleasing. Because while bars are always open, opportunity is not. Dreams have windows, and once they close, they don't always open again. Now is the time to check the box. Now is the time to do the small, hard things that no one sees. Those quiet, disciplined hours. Those are the bricks of your legacy. The superpower of solitude. You know what successful people have mastered? Time alone. In silence, with their thoughts, their dreams, their demons. That's where the real work happens. When you're alone, you start to understand yourself, your patterns, your beliefs, your pain, your power. That's when you start building something that nobody else can take from you. Don't run from being alone. Run into it. Loneliness versus solitude. We confuse the two, loneliness and solitude, but they're not the same. Loneliness is weakness, solitude is strength. One drains you, the other builds you. Most people are scared of solitude because they're scared of what they'll find inside. But that's exactly where your breakthrough lives, inside the uncomfortable. That quiet space, that's where you discover who you truly are. Be uncommon among the uncommon. I don't respect a lot of people, but the few I do, they weren't afraid to stand alone. They were uncommon among uncommon people. You want to be great? Then learn to be alone. Get comfortable in your own mind. Spend days with your own thoughts, because the one person who will never leave you is you. And when no one comes, you show up for yourself. This is your call. This script is not just a pep talk. It's a call to war, a war for your own future. You've waited long enough. You've made excuses long enough. The truth is, no one is coming. But the good news, you don't need them, because everything you need is already inside you.